What is up, guys? My name is Pocketcraft and welcome back to the channel. In today's episode, I'm going to show you how you can add the Sinnoh gym leaders as well as the Elite Four, including Cynthia, into Cobblemon. This is an incredibly exciting new update, so make sure you stick around to the end of the video so you don't miss out at all. And if this is helpful to you, please consider hitting that subscribe button. So many of you have probably used the Radical Cobblemon Trainers mod at some point, but previously it has only used the Pokemon from the Radical Cobblemon series. But now, the Radical Cobblemon Trainers mod has updated so that it includes the option to choose whether to fight the Sinnoh Pokemon trainers from Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. So the Sinnoh gym leaders, for example, this one is Pokemon Trainer Dawn. They just don't have a texture for her yet. Or you can fight gym leaders from the Pokemon Unbound game. This is super exciting, so today I'm going to show you how you can battle the Sinnoh gym leaders rather than the Kanto gym leaders if you would like. And I'm personally super excited for this because I think it allows you to have a way more customized Cobblemon experience where you can pretend you're going through a certain region rather than just being restricted to the Kanto Pokemon. So the first thing you're going to want to do is decide which series you want to follow, because you'll have to complete one series, meaning either Sinnoh, Kanto, or Unbound, before switching to another. The easiest way to do that would be to craft a trainer card with 6 pieces of paper, redstone, glass, and a name tag. Then as you hold a trainer card, you'll see that there's this little arrow here that's glowing. And this is going to point me in the direction of the nearest trainer association, is what he's called, who will look like this. He looks just like a villager. You interact with him by right-clicking, and this gives you the option to pick which series you want to go. You can also get a trainer card from him, but the easiest one here is just to pick, as of now, I guess they only have Brilliant Diamond and Radical Red. The nice thing about this is it will actually show you their difficulty. So you can see here, Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl only is 2.5 star difficulty, while Radical Red is a 4.5 star difficulty. So I would definitely recommend Brilliant Diamond if you're doing a Nuzlocke or other challenge. Wish this would have been out when I started my Cobblemon Hardcore Nuzlocke series. And feel free to check that out. We'll have a link in the description if you enjoy Let's Plays. But for example, if you want to do Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, you just click this right here. And it's got this really cool animation here showing that we're starting a new journey. Now, if I wanted to switch, I could switch right here to Radical Red, but that will restart my whole journey. So if I've beaten some of the gym leaders, I would have to start back over. Now, but since we're talking about Sinnoh, we'll click on this one here. And now on our trainer card, it will show us the Sinnoh gym leaders rather than the normal gym leaders. Now, unfortunately, if you've played this mod at all, you'll know that the vanilla textures for trainers aren't very good. So usually you'll have to use another texture pack with the Kanto gym leaders so they look like themselves. But since this is just recently updated, I personally haven't found any Sinnoh textures yet. So you may just have to go with the vanilla ones until somebody creates one of those. So for example here, the gym leader Rourke looks like this, which doesn't look great, but you can battle with him by right-clicking just like normal. And they've updated the trainer's API a little bit so that they'll walk towards you, which is kind of nice, but also a little bit weird with these random trainers like Lucas, who's just kind of stalking us, but that should probably be updated over time. But the really nice thing about this is just that the battles are going to be so much easier. Now, I mean, they still have pretty good API, right? He switched out there into Cranidos for extra power, but you are not going to be dealing with the Radical Cobblemon Trainers mod where you just get absolutely demolished if you're not a competitive battler. So this is a much more easy entry to gym battles and having gym leaders in your series if you're a newer player or you don't feel that comfortable with competitive battling. You can go through it here. It still has level caps and everything, which you can disable if you would like, but it's just a far less challenging system in general. But still a lot of fun. You can go through the Sinnoh ones. I mean, the champion is still Cynthia, and it's normal Cynthia from the games, and so she's going to be difficult to beat, but still I do think it would be much easier than the Radical. So there we go. We just got the Coal badge right there. Now, you still will need to download a different mod pack to get actual badges, but the win will be registered in your trainer card. And then you can go in here to check the next trainer that you need to battle, and you'll see that the next one in line is Commander Mars. You can also look this up in the Radical Cobblemon Trainers documentation. I highly recommend using this website. It's just the Radical Cobblemon Trainers website. If you scroll down right below my video that they linked, actually, and thank you guys for doing that, shout out to them. You can see documentation here. If you click on that, it'll take you to their documentation page, which has a ton of different tips. But the most important one for me, if you click on gameplay and then progression, you can scroll down here and it'll show you the progression graph for the games currently included. So Radical Red is here. And if you're doing Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl, it'll show you here the leaders that you need to fight in the order and the level cap that they get you to. So Rourke is 14, Mars is 16, Jupiter is 20, and then the second gym leader, Gardenia, is 22. And you can follow this all the way through. until you get down to champion Cynthia here. And it even has the option for a repeat run where you fight the gym leaders again at higher levels, as well as the Elite Four here. Again, if you have any questions about the mod, I highly recommend using the documentation. They've been very thorough, and so there's a lot of things in there that answer most questions and will make the game a lot easier. As they continue to update the mod, I'll make more videos to keep you guys updated. For now, they just have these 2 series with Radical Red and Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, but I highly anticipate that they'll probably add more gym leaders from different regions as well. If you've enjoyed this video, check out this video right here where I share the top 100 tips and tricks for Cobblemon.